guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time viewing one of my videos, my name is Elle Morgan, and on this channel I like to create content sharing my experiences as a merchandise coordinator, as well as sharing tips on merchandising and tips in the retail industry. So if you're interested in things like that, then make sure you guys subscribe to this channel, click that notification bell, and yeah, so let's get down to the video. All right, so for today's video, I wanted to share tips on how to build relationships with management. Now, if you have viewed my other videos, I have touched on how important it is to have relationships with the management of the stores that you're working in. Just helps your projects and stuff go smoother. So I'm going to share things that I've done that have helped me out when it comes to building relationships. So let's get to the first tip. So the first tip is to follow store protocol. Go to customer service or the back room to find a vendor login. Once you sign in, sometimes stores, they do have a badge for you to wear just to identify yourself as a vendor on the floor. And I usually will wear one of those if they have them. But I'll have my work badge on me anyway, just so they can see that I'm actually working for a company, like I'm a merchandiser. I'm not just like a random person in the store. So yeah, important to also have your work badge on too. Like, don't forget that. The next tip is to introduce yourself. So this kind of sounds like common knowledge, but I just wanted to throw it in there because you don't want to just go in the store and just start working. Like, you want to identify yourself, introduce yourself to whoever manager on duty or the manager in the department that you're working in. Now, I know this could be a little nerve-wracking for someone who is this like your first job or first time doing something like this. I know for me, I was a little nervous at first, you know, having to introduce yourself and cultivate these relationships with management, because you just never know. You don't know if the manager is going to be like mean or nice. So I'm just like, even I still get like little butterflies when it comes to meeting new management. But all I do, I go up to them, I say, hi, my name is so and so. I am here. I work with the company I work for. I'm here to merchandise this certain brand. These are the things that I'm doing for the day. And I just kind of go from there. And that leads us to our next tip, which is communication. Started on my project, I like to walk the floor with the management on duty or the manager over that department. I go over my priorities for the day. I get feedback from them on the brand and things going on in that area, so I can have a better idea of what's going on, and then I can also add that into my report as well. Another thing I do is, if while I'm merchandising I notice that I need extra space, I try to negotiate that for my brand. So I will go to the manager and I will ask if there's any way I can move a product off of a fixture so I can use it. Now, sometimes they'll let you do it, but the store does have a plan for each brand that's in there, and sometimes you're not able to, but it's always good to ask first, so you don't want to just take it upon yourself to move another brand that's not yours and putting yours on there, because you can get, you know, you're trying to build the relationship with the management. You know, you don't want them to get upset with you. So always ask them first before you move anything, you know. Communication is key. And the last tip that I have is calling ahead. This is something I like to do with all of my projects. This really helps the store prepare for your visit. So if you have graphics that you need to put up, whenever they come in, they'll put them aside for you, or usually they will put them aside for you. If you need extra fixtures for a project, product, anything like that, they'll already have it aside for you. It'll make your visit run much smoother if you have like those things done for you. I know for me, when I do that and I give them a heads up on what I'm going to be doing, a lot of the times they'll go ahead and straighten up the area, so it makes it easier for me to merchandise, so I don't have to go in and clean up and move in different brands that's not mine. They've already done that, so all I have to do is just go in and make sure everything is set to the brand standards, or put out any graphics or anything like that, and then I'm gone. The bottom line is, calling ahead saves you a lot of time on your visit, and the store appreciates it. They usually don't like when you just pop up and you come in and you're changing a whole bunch of stuff around. Like, they like when you call ahead and you let them know you're coming. Alright guys, so that's it for today's video. I hope it is helpful to you, especially those that are starting out in merchandising jobs. If you have any additional questions, leave them down below and I will answer them for you. And don't forget to check out my fashion and lifestyle channel if you like that type of content as well. I'll leave the link for that down below. And as always, I'll see you guys in my next video.